Welcome back to Crumpets and Kerosene, a actual play 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons game. I'm your host and your game master, Kelly. I will be playing Woody, the next NPC that the group run into. Fun fact about Woody is, he enjoys and loves Halloween. Also, we'd like to welcome our new guest to the Crumpets and Kerosene cast. She's been helping out in the Reloaded episodes, and that'll lead us into our next little area. So who else do we have around this wonderful table of gamers?
Hi, my name is Alison. I'm from Norway and I play Sophia. Fun fact about Sophia, she was homeschooled.
Hey, this is Lee Baldwin. I play Laura, who's the kind of bard you can get a fruity, umbrellaed drink with.
This is Brent Marquis. I play Jason. An interesting fact about Jason is that he was once married.
Unfortunately, Donnie J, who plays Eli Dresden, is still not here for this episode because he's still kidnapped in the back of a van and the crew's still trying to find him. Fun fact about Eli is he definitely does not like clowns.
Hey guys, it's Seth. I play Merle Albright. Fun fact about Merle this week, he's never really had a steady girlfriend. Never really had time, frankly, between work and school and all of his projects and working on the farm. So now he's really been alone most of his life. He kind of likes it that way.
Well, that's everybody around our table. Hey Seth, what happened last time?
Hey fam, Seth here. Episode 7 was interesting. The characters learned something very important. They are stuck in Exodus. It all started when Eli got himself kidnapped by the nasty clown posse. The crew set off after him once they got the upgrade for their bracers that allowed him to track him. On the way, they ran into some ugly pig dogs that apparently hoard stuff. Merle's love for loot took over, and they started shooting. Something about the word pig got the party thinking. They hadn't eaten in a while, and damn were they hungry. After picking up some ammo, one by one, the group began to log out. They all came to in hospital beds, but before they could fully adjust to their surroundings, the headsets they were wearing started to count them back into the game. The end of the episode left them staring at each other, unable to log out and in a real panic. Find out what happens next in episode 8.
Welcome, adventurer. Get ready. Pack a bag, grab a snack, set back, and hang on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So yeah, as you guys look around, ghosts and all kinds of weird stuff. But you just got done hearing the ominous voice up in the sky. And so yeah, what would you guys like to do?
What happened when you guys logged out?
So, I'm pretty sure I was in a hospital or something.
Yeah, I think I'm dying.
Yeah, I think I might be
You
too.
dying?
Yeah, it doesn't look good.
They sounded really
Oh.
surprised that I was, awake.
Was anyone able to, successfully log out?
I was trying, but, it was like, oh, we're counting down, and then all of a sudden I was just back here.
Yeah, it just didn't let me.
Okay.
As you get up to your bikes, there's this weird...
Fuck the bikes! We're dying!
Actually, roll a perception, everyone.
19 total.
7.
20 total.
And Laura, as Jason's rambling on about how he's not, he's dying on the outside, you notice that there's this weird transparent thing floating around the vehicles. As you
It's probably just a ghost.
Just a ghost, nothing serious.
It's just the spoopy environment we're in right now, It's just...
So,
Okay, I'm gonna kind of vaguely point at it every once and be like, I guess there's a ghost over there. Hey, so... who do you think we can talk to about this whole dying in real life thing?
I don't know, is there a GM summon option or something?
I
check
feel
my
like
book?
maybe the ghosts. They're dead, aren't they?
Go.
You're a dick.
Oh.
Yeah, as soon as you point
Maybe
at
we
it,
could ask the ghosts.
Yeah.
Maybe they're dead players.
Are you going to go over and talk to it?
Yeah.
That makes sense. I mean, we have to go towards the scoots anyways, hanging out there.
Is it trying to steal our bikes?
Well, it's going in and out of them, but as soon as it sees you guys, it takes off. It grows legs, and it starts running on the road and just takes off down the road.
Come back, bro.
What? The ghost, did it not have legs before?
No, it's floating around you guys' bikes.
So it just looked like a spooky sheet ghost, and
Yeah, it
then
looked
it
like
suddenly
like a
grew
ghost.
legs,
Like a
and
little
then
thing
ran
from
away.
Pac-Man, yeah.
Whoa!
So
Okay.
can I holler at? I'd like to holler at it.
Sure.
Nice. Yeah, exactly. Hey, ghost guy. Come back, please. Hey, dude.
Inky, stop.
Nope, gone.
Pinky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde.
Yeah.
All right.
No, it's gone.
Oh, it left away.
Dang. Well, I mean,
Oh,
our scoots are
okay.
here. We're still going to the. We went to the went to the ammo depot, so we got all our ammo.
Yep.
But we're trying to find. We're still on
Eli.
the path to find Eli, right? So we it says in our bracers about where he is roughly.
You think Eli's dead?
Well, that's the thing, right? It's like I feel like finding him is even more important now.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. He's got to be.
If we're dying and getting damaged in real life, we need to find Eli right now.
Plus, he's probably really scared.
Merle,
Yeah, he's not so good at taking care of himself
Merle,
right now.
as you look at your bracer, you can see that it's still giving you direction and azimuth and distance. And
So he must still be alive.
Yeah, he's 2 kilometers down the road from
At least in game.
Hey guys, it looks like Eli's still alive in game. I mean, if he had died, he'd be back at the Repo Depot, which would be in the opposite direction and not that very far. So, I think we should haul ass and try and get him.
No, I just meant did he die when he died? You said your arm was cut off.
Yeah, I think he probably did. Yeah.
Well, that's a lot to assume. Maybe he's okay.
He was trying to tell us something, but we just kind of blew him off because he's Eli.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
Listen.
I think I actually died. Yeah, sure. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Magic spells.
So he died in the game already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At level 1?
Met you.
Yes.
Yeah. Remember when we came into the camp there with all the bad guys that we shot and murdered?
I didn't see any of that.
Well, remember the 2-headed ogre? Yeah.
I remember that. I remember him knocking me out and catching me.
Before that, Eli kind of splatted against the gate.
Oh, jeez.
Died a horrible death.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was rough. It was pretty rough.
And he came back and he was all like, "It's real, guys." Yeah, yeah, it's pretty good graphics
Yeah,
and stuff.
good graphics. Wait, hold on a second. I think. Oh my god! I think it just hit me. This is not a game. Oh,
but it is a game. It's literally a game. It is a game. We got a game. Okay, that doesn't make it not a game. It just makes it
Yeah, but if it's our reality,
it has weird rules.
Our reality,
where we actually die.
Okay, but I can cast spells. Okay, I can't do that in real life. This is still a game.
Except this is our real life now.
Okay, existential crisis. What is real life?
No. Let's not get into that. No. Focus.
Oh man, what is life? Are we just?
Eli's monitor stopped. It beeps, but it's not moving anymore. The timer or the distance has tapered off.
He's probably being tortured. He's definitely being tortured.
Okay, let's.
What kind of tortures could clowns dream up?
Oh, I bet they're terrible.
I imagine it's a lot of horns and squirting flowers. And
probably I got your nose, really?
Oh no!
God.
Okay. But yeah, so the thing is that in the end, this is a game, right? It has some weird
it's a game world,
it has some weird after effects, but that means that somewhere out there, Eli is still there, and he might be able to be healed.
Well, yeah, I know.
If we suffer the same damage in the game, maybe we can also benefit from the healing.
I think we just have to win.
So let's go find him. Either way, let's get on these bikes and go find him.
Fuck yeah.
What happens if we hit the credits?
Well, you don't always get to keep all your companions, right?
Are you saying
this is too much? Let's go get Eli. No,
did you guys know him in real life?
we talk to him a lot on Discord and stuff.
Yeah, we've been playing, other versions of this game together for years.
Do you know like his cell phone number?
Oh shit! I'm gonna look and check and see if I have my phone on.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, you guys got your phones in your back pockets.
I'm gonna pull it out and see if it works.
I have mine in my bag because girl jeans don't have pockets. DM.
This is a game world. They can have pockets if you want them to.
Yeah, why don't you roll to see if they have
girl
pockets?
jeans have pockets.
When's your chainmail bikini coming?
Yeah.
We're not in that zone yet.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so your phone turns on and you got full service.
I'm gonna try and call Eli.
Yeah, get him.
All right.
Yeah, what happens if you make a call from in-game to an out-of-game number?
I don't know.
His phone rings for about 8 rings, and it goes straight to voicemail.
I'm gonna try to call someone else.
Ooh.
I'll call.
Who's in your Rolodex?
Ghostbusters! I pull out my Proton pack. Ready.
Yeah. Oh, now you put the backpack on.
I'll call one of my coworkers on the city council.
Okay. Is it a boy or girl?
Boy, I guess.
All right. It rings twice in the. Hello?
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 Pete?
Yeah.
This is Jason.
Hey, man, what's up?
Not much. Have you heard anything about me?
Yeah, you're missing it.
I think I might be in the hospital.
You think you're in the hospital? Oh, okay. Which one?
You know how I was talking about that game that was coming out?
Yeah.
I think I might be stuck in it.
Okay, yeah, we're all stuck in a video game, bro.
No, seriously, would you call the hospital and see if I'm there?
Oh yeah, sure.
Call me back if you find out. Please.
Please? Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'll tell the
He's
boss
not
you're not
calling
coming in.
All right.
Okay.
We
Yeah,
can
he's
call
not calling
people,
you back.
guys.
Who wants to make the next call? Let's not gather our newest member or anything.
Merle's just kind of like...
We don't know about her.
Merle's in existential crisis mode. He's not calling anybody.
What did I say about spoilers?
Plus, who's he going to call? His dad? His chief? No, he's not calling anybody. Merle's not calling anyone.
Laura just kind of looks sadly at her phone and is like,
There's one contact in there.
I have like 4 contacts and
Yeah.
one of them is dead. I don't have...
Oh yeah, you got the
I have no
FRG.
one to call.
You got
I
the-
sort of just put it back in my pocket and just like, did you find anyone, Jason?
Your contacts are mom.
I called my
dad,
friend Pete from the city council.
Mom, dad,
yeah,
husband.
Yeah, mom,
Dead
dad,
husband.
You got mom, dad,
And then-
husband, and FRG leader.
Not even that. It's like my old job that I used to have that I forgot to
Quiznos.
delete.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
your Quiznos job.
Merle's kicking rocks as he moves over towards his scooter and just kind of climbs on with his head and his
Yeah, let's just head towards Eli. We need to think about something else.
Yeah, action.
Well, we need to get him because, yeah, we can do all this along the way.
Yeah, who knows what those clowns are doing? I mean, if it was just regular bandits, but these are clowns. They start up the bikes and start hauling ass down the road. About 10 minutes into your drive, like often as you're driving, it's really cloudy off in the distance. It's a blood red moon, full, and it's
That's lucky.
yeah, it's really bright.
I'm gonna start singing "I See a Bad Moon Rising."
We don't have the rights to that song.
And
then-
oh my god,
Just
that
so
used
the
to
listeners can start singing it to themselves.
Yeah,
I used to play I used to work at like a steakhouse restaurant and they played that song like every 3 hours. And let me tell you, nothing sets you the mood for a bad fucking night of waitressing like
would
Bad
burn
Moon
that place to the
Rising.
Yeah. So as you're
Anyway,
you guys are driving down the road. Sophie, you're standing in the middle of the road, kind of walking in no particular direction, and you're just chilling down the road. The blood moon orange is out. You kind of appeared about a day ago, and you've just been on this road this whole time.
Do we see her?
No, not yet. What would you like to
Yeah,
do?
we're just driving.
I'm just strolling along, admiring the moon, checking to see if I can find anything interesting by the side of the road.
It's been about 3 hours since you found that skeleton with the bracer, and once you put it on, you realize that it had like some strange counters, and you've played the game before, and you realize that it has like your health meter and typical initial data that you get. It's got a compass and everything. It's telling you what direction you're going, but it doesn't have any towns or anything built into it. You're just walking. It's doing a pace count.
Yeah, I'm mostly looking to see if I can find any more interesting corpses by the road that maybe have some more stuff I can nab.
Roll
Okay.
roll a d20 perception.
13 plus 3, 16.
Sweet. Okay. Off in the distance, you hear a bunch of motorcycles or scooters. You recognize as like little 2-cylinder scooters coming towards you. You can kind of make out 3, maybe 4. You're not really sure. But their lights are on and they're coming right for you.
Well, that sure doesn't sound like a corpse.
Are you gonna wait for them to come up to you, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna sort of slowly turn around.
Okay. The rest of you guys roll perception checks.
Yeah. Somebody's gonna hit her.
I hope I get a crit.
Oh, okay, so that's a 23.
Oh, God, you got
16 over here.
You have eagle
That's my
eyes.
good first roll.
You're like, look at that moon. Oh, check out, there's a person in the middle of the road walking in the dark.
I got a 6.
Well, to be fair, I'm in the sidecar, so I don't have much else to pay attention
Oh,
to.
yeah, okay, so Jason's hauling straight for this person, but you
Don't go out tonight.
This sidecar is barreling towards you. This scooter with the sidecar is coming right at you. And it looks like one person's pointing toward you, but the driver is just like bobbing his head side to side, just singing, belting this tune out really loud, and doesn't see you.
Roll
gonna-
slows down.
What?
I'm gonna attempt to dive out of the way.
Okay, yeah, it's just go. Roll your acrobatics.
Ooh, I am not good at this. But I rolled a 20. 21.
All right.
Ooh.
You roll off to the
First
side of the
20
road,
of the
a
game.
cartwheel off with all your stuff, and the
Do a backflip and just land.
the scooter stops like, right before where you were standing is where the scooter stops.
Oh, shit. Sorry. Are you okay?
I guess so. Did you not see my amazing landing?
I wasn't really paying attention.
I think I did.
Jason, Jason, your bracer blinks and it says message across the front.
I'm gonna click on it.
You
Sorry,
hear-
1 second.
You hear Hank, snakes out there. That's it.
Thanks,
Okay.
Hank. Informative as always.
Apparently there's snakes out here. Are you by yourself?
Yeah, I ended up here a few days ago, and I've just been wandering this road ever since.
Are you a
What?
snake?
Did you take the skull of the person's head along with their bracer?
I probably did.
Yeah, okay.
She probably would have. Yeah.
Dangling off her belt is a skull of a appears to be a human.
Nice.
What do
Does Merle see it?
What do you look like? Tell the group what you look like.
She is quite petite, small and thin, long black hair into pigtails, kind of Wednesday Addams style. and she's wearing like a black sort of Victorian style dress, but kind of knee length, very puffy, lots of lace, and long black boots.
She's like the opposite of me.
Yes.
Like a mirror.
So Merle locks onto the skull, and he says, "Sweet skull, is that one yours?"
No, mine isn't here. But I found it.
Is that? Did you collect that one yourself?
Yeah, I found it when I found this bracer.
And
Oh,
what
free
did
bracers,
you
see?
plan on doing with the skull?
I thought it kind of tied the outfit together nicely.
There, yeah, it definitely does.
Yeah, it does kind
Okay.
of hold the whole goth chick thing together really well.
Oh, thank you.
Right. So, are you going anywhere in particular, or do you want to come kill stuff with us?
Oh, I'm always happy to come kill stuff with people.
Cool. All right.
Can I
what
do
kind of
an
vibe,
insight check?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what kind of vibe are we getting from this show?
Because I'm loving this character, love it, but like Alora herself, very suspicious of anyone she comes across at this point.
Slowly
Like everyone is
like
out to
Wednesday
kill
night.
us, and she has a skull strapped to her waist.
It's understandable.
Yeah.
I take no offense.
Can I do an insight check?
Sitting there flipping switches on the gun attached to the proton pack. You're like, on. Which one's on? Which one's on?
Absorb her.
What do you?
Insight check. Is she a ghost?
Right. Yeah. We're in
so
Halloween
my
right now.
insight is basically just to see like, what's her feeling right now? Is she looking? Does she have a goal, or is she just sort of around?
She has a heartbeat, and she doesn't seem hostile towards
So you don't want me to roll?
No, I thought you rolled. I thought you said you gotta. Oh, go ahead and roll.
What did I get? Because I got a 14.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard. I was like, damn, that's another high number. Yeah, you're not getting in any negative vibes or hostile intent.
Okay, so we have a scooter. I mean, let's see. Eli got captured. Do we have an extra scooter?
Isn't his locked on to one of ours or something like that?
Yeah,
you
we
guys
have the
are-
bars.
Yeah, you guys are. One of you is driving Eli's, and I have the sidecar still.
Okay. I'll
So I
hop
guess-
into the sidecar and she can join on the other scooter.
Yeah.
I mean, do you know how to drive these?
I think so. I can try.
There's a lot of
Only
room
one
to
way-
learn.
Only one way to find out.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, go ahead and hop on and give me a D20.
Okay. Not so good this time. 2.
She's just kind of flicking switches on the handlebars. It's not starting or anything.
Can I help her?
Yeah,
So do I just roll D20 to assist?
yeah, you can assist. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna be like, hey, this is, I haven't ridden one of these either, but this is what they told me to do. So I rolled a 17 flat.
Okay, you walk over and you push in the clutch and you kick start and it turns over and then now it's running.
So much.
So we are trying to find one of our friends.
Have you seen
But
clowns
we can-
go by?
Huh?
Have you seen a car full of clowns go by?
I don't think so, no. Was it a very small car?
No,
As is
they always
typical
are.
of clowns.
matter of fact, as
Yeah.
soon as you appeared on the land, it didn't drive past you. It was already past you. But when you turned around, you saw like a Volkswagen bus driving really fast. The back window is shattered, and there's blood going down the side of it. But it sped past you. You didn't see anything else other than that.
That
gonna
definitely
hold-
sounds like a clown car.
I'm gonna hold up the smiley face mask with the hole in it and be like might have looked like this.
As soon as you hold
have
it,
to ask.
as you hold it upright, like a piece of flesh falls out from the inside. Like lands on the ground.
I pick it up and hand it to him. I think you dropped this.
Oh, it's all right. You can have it.
Oh, okay. I'll put it in my bag in case it comes in useful later.
All right, chunk of brain.
Chunk of brain. I will add that to my inventory.
Gonna make your whole bag smell.
You don't know what's in my bag.
Just gonna be smellier.
Merle's gonna scoot up next to this new person and stick out his hand and introduce himself. Hi, my name's Merle.
Names. Shit.
Yeah. Hi, my name's Merle.
I'm Sophia.
I'm Jason.
Just sort of wave and
Nice
say,
to meet you.
Melora.
Nice to meet you.
We're looking for our friend Eli.
Well, if there was a van that drove past and the back window was smashed and there was blood, so I mean, it looked like a kidnapping van. Maybe he's in that.
Typical.
That's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
Looks like a body snatcher.
All right,
Well, we should head that way, but I mean, you already have a bracer, so I don't really think you need to go to the starting zone. We can at least maybe ride to, the next place, and we'll see what happens there.
Do you have any weapons or anything?
I have a butcher knife.
All right.
Everyone's like, whoa!
I get real close.
That might be my favorite soundbite so far. All right, butcher's knife. So Merle's gonna hang back and bring up the rear of the group because he's trusting, but he's also a cop, so he's not really trusting.
Yeah.
Taking the rear, got it.
Wait, so can I make a what would it be? I guess it's insight. I want to see if she's wearing Victorian clothing and she has a knife. Does she seem like modern in any sort of way that I can tell?
I mean, it's not so much like a proper Victorian dress that goes down to the ground. It's more like the kind of what's it called, Gothic Lolita kind of big frilly thing. Yeah.
So do you have some modern things on you that will tell me that you are not in fact actually from the Victorian area? Because that is what she is suspicious of right now.
I suppose,
yeah, nothing's real.
Once I get on the bike, I take a lollipop out of my bag and brush it off in case it's got any brain bits on it.
Good call.
Well, don't put those in the same pocket.
It's just a big old messenger bag. It's not very practical.
Just adds flavor.
Protein. Yeah.
Some protein.
It's good for you.
Maybe get a level up.
Level up in necromancy.
Okay. So that's all she was suspicious of. She's like, wait a minute. Because Hank mentioned about the Vietnam War before, so she was like,
Yeah, people from all kinds of different time frames and.
Okay.
But she's played. She told us that she's played the game, right? So.
So did Hank?
Yeah, that's true.
He said this game's been around for ages. But I mean that answers my question. So.
Yeah. So you guys start to pedal off. You guys, it's a rough start, but you guys get moving. It's not too bad. You guys drive for another 30 minutes or so. Everybody's happy and cheery. You don't encounter anything, and off in the distance you see a path or a road turn off, and there's a big sign that says Passchendaele, this way, 2 miles.
Is anyone else feeling oddly happy and cheery?
No, not at all.
No,
I mean, I'm excited for Halloween. Sometimes there's special events, but
Merle's still in the throes of his existential crisis.
Yeah, and you, as you're sitting there trying to process things, your bracer beeps, and as you look at it, it shows an arrow going down the upcoming area. So it's like the curving arrow, it's not totally turning, but it's letting you know that Eli is that way.
Well, we go that way, right?
Yeah.
And as you guys pass the sign,
Happy Halloween! Welcome to the Passchendaele Hotel, Spa, and Resort.
So
it looks like
Eli might be in Passchendaele.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
I mean, that sounds like a nice place to be.
Now Jason's going to start singing Hotel California.
Ah,
Yeah, it doesn't sound as bad as we thought. Welcome to
So,
I don't know, from what I know of passion and desire, the world may end in fire.
yeah. As you guys are heading down the road, you guys, it's been pretty open, but about a mile into it, you start getting into the road turns into brick, and it's really nice brick and colorful, not the rainbow, it's colorful brick, and the
What's wrong with
forest.
rainbow bricks?
Is it yellow?
No, it's not the yellow brick road.
Oh, the yellow brick road.
On both sides is thick forest. You can barely look inside, and as you pass onto the road, a thin silver rope seems to line the right off the road about a foot next to the forest, and it's about 3 feet from the forest, like the first tree that you'd see. And every foot there's a pole that holds on to the silver rope as you're driving down this nice pathway.
So is it rope made of silver, or is it just silver looking?
It looks silver. It's glinting in the moonlight.
Merle definitely wants to check it out. He wants to see if it's actually silver, because if it's silver, he's probably going to take it.
Are you gonna
You're
stop?
just gonna take the rope.
You're gonna stop? All right. So
Ooh, shiny.
Merle swerves out of the way from you guys and stops on the road. Are you guys gonna keep going, or are you gonna stop?
They might not actually see that I stopped because I'm behind them.
Oh yeah, that's right. Never mind.
I don't have control over my vehicle, so.
Fair enough. Yeah, you pull off to the side. Everybody else is still going. You come to a stop.
I'm still going.
He's gonna get eaten by a werewolf.
But he has silver, so it's okay.
He's gonna hit them with the rope.
So is this rope?
Problem
Does this rope look valuable to Merle?
As you walk up and cross over into the grass, you get this sense of overwhelming like joy and happiness. And as you grab the rope to inspect it, you get cold chills that run down your back and spine. And in your fingers, it feels super soft. Thread it very nicely. It looks like it's super expensive. And as you inspect it further, each twine looks like the width of a hair, and it's braided to perfection.
He's a little turned off by this like cold chill that he got when he grabbed the rope. He's thinking he might have fucked up. So
that moment when you realized you fucked up.
he really wants to cut the rope and take some of it, but he's thinking better of it, so he's gonna climb back onto his scoot.
As you go to let go of the rope, roll a d20.
Here we go.
Yeah, wisdom.
Yeah. All right, so 12 or better. It's an 11.
It is wisdom.
There we go. Yeah, I need to be looking at a character sheet. Yeah, you can't let the rope go. You have this urge. You just want to take some.
Fuck it. He takes out his pocket knife and cuts the rope.
All right. As soon as you cut the rope,
no non-possessed cigar.
You cut the rope, and that shiny, glimmering glow that it originally had dissipates, and the rope turns into like just a burlap style poorly twine, and it dissipates in your hand as the rest of the rope falls to the ground, and the rest of it along the entire path starts losing its aura. And as you guys are driving, you guys notice that on the right side of the forest, the rope loses its color. It's no longer glinting in front of you, and it's kind of falls, and there's no standing pieces. It's just the bars every foot that you see.
I'm gonna look over at Lauren and be like, I'm sure that's not a bad sign.
I'm gonna look around us. Make a perception.
Yep.
So that is a 23.
You realize that Merle's not with you as you look behind you, and you see him way off in the
Jason?
distance.
What's up?
Jason, stop. Stop for a second.
I'm gonna stop.
I'm seeing that they're stopping.
All right.
Yeah.
You get it. You
Merle's gone. Merle's back there.
Oh, what the hell?
He's always doing his own thing, huh? It's
yeah,
like herding cats around here.
as
He's
soon
from
as
Texas.
as soon as the rope dissipated in your hands, you feel normal now.
Every
Alright,
time
so-
I turn around, it's Eli and Merle are disappearing.
I'm gonna try and tie it back together because I feel bad now. I feel like I broke something. I think I'm panicking because I broke it.
As soon as you pick it up, it just like turns to ash in your hand. It's like it was 1,000 years
Shit.
old, and it just falls apart.
Shit. I get back on my scooter and I start driving and looking around to see if anybody saw.
Check, please.
Shit. Hey guys, I fucked up.
You see him. He hauls ass towards you guys
You.
with a panic look in his face as he approaches you guys.
What did
Let me
you
guess.
do?
You saw silver and you wanted to steal it, so you broke the rope.
It was shiny.
Yeah,
You
I know.
didn't even know if it was silver.
We've been.
I didn't know it wasn't silver.
Okay, oh. Did you check first?
I mean, I couldn't let go. I couldn't let go. I had it in my hand and it would not let me let go. I felt funny.
Huh. Okay,
So I cut it.
So it's like cursed. Okay, don't touch anything.
Shit. Okay.
So
Yes,
we're
yes,
like in a
Mom.
Halloween patch, right? So everything's gonna be spooky and cursed or
So I'm sure
horrible
the
in
magical
some way.
silver lining wasn't really holding anything back.
Yeah, like it's gonna be horrible in some way. So just try and like stick together and not touch anything unless you know what it is, right?
Yes.
Okay, I don't mean to be mean. I'm sorry,
you have a
Merle.
smaller weapon?
Right.
What's that?
Oh, Laura, do you have a smaller weapon that you can use in the sidecar?
I mean, I have things that can do damage. What are you looking for, sir?
I'm just saying you should be aware while we're driving in case,
Well, I
something
have a
jumped out.
weapon
Puts
that
a
I have
240 machine gun
specifically
on top.
chosen. I have a weapon that I have specifically chosen to ride in the sidecar to operate.
Oh,
Is it
she
the
does have
sniper
the proton pack.
I have the proton
Oh.
pack, I have the sniper rifle, and some spells are closer combat. I can't really cast them from afar.
Okay. If you think you can use a sniper rifle from the sidecar, I'm not going to complain.
It's a sniper rifle. That's the best I can do. Like, it can go pretty far.
Yeah.
How far is the tree line from us?
It's like 5 feet.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Okay, let me see.
Are
Just
you
a second.
examining the forest, Jason?
Yeah.
Yes.
Everybody roll perception.
So say, I definitely want to look around.
20 total.
You're gonna be so mad at me. 22.
14.
Gosh damn it.
I haven't rolled below like a
Yeah, I gotta-
16 all
I got
night.
a 13. Don't say things like that. Now you're gonna die.
So,
The dice.
That's fine.
as you guys look into the woods, and as you're sitting there having a discussion, periodically you see 2 sets of glowy eyes periodically bouncing around. Several sets just slowly appearing along the tree line. I mean, not like right at the tree line, but far enough into where the darkness absorbs and you see just the beady little eyes looking at you.
How far apart are these eyes?
It's a friggin' Rougarou.
You'd put that as like maybe a cat or a wild creature.
Like a large cat?
Yeah. Or dog. Wolf.
When I see these beady little eyes,
Werewolf.
can I cast Prestidigitation? It's
Why,
a
yes.
shower of... I want to make a shower of sparks to see if I can get a better view of this creature.
So describe how you cast the spell and how it works.
So we're kind of looking around. We have like the headlights of our bikes, and we're all like doing, the hand above the eyes, looking around, spying thing, and I just kind of like over there. And when I go to point at this creature, sparks fly from my hand. They're not harmful, but they do emit a tiny bit of light.
What's the range?
10 feet.
Okay. It reaches into the tree line, and it kind of like a glitter ball, just like pops, and then the shadows of the eyes, you do see them as very large creature types, and they immediately disperse as soon as the light dissipates from the.
Yeah, Alora's pretty shocked, and she's like, let's not go over there.
Yeah, we
Let's
should go.
get back on the scooters and get
Yeah,
to
I'm
this
gonna start
luxurious
moving.
hotel. How
Let's
about?
go. Let's go. Merle's freaked
Let's
out a
go,
little
let's
now
go,
because he knows
so.
he fucked up.
You don't want to try the other side? Maybe you
Nope.
can get that one too.
Jason, I love you. Jason,
I don't want.
good friends
I don't want
at
anything.
this point.
I don't want anything. Let's just go.
Please get on the bike and drive me out of here.
I'm on the bike. Let's go.
Okay, so you guys take off driving again. As you're heading down, and you're getting to the last like 800 yards, the eyes seem to follow you to the edge of the tree line, and then as you get into the open area, you can see the hotel off in the distance, and there's a huge, off to the left side, a huge hedge maze that it goes for a good distance, and then to the other side you see like open like football field or tennis court style setup, basketball court, and as you go into the opening area, there's several layers of this fencing that was once in place that Merle disabled, but that stopped, and a new one has formed, shielding the whole open area of the hotel, and continues to go around the backside and, as far as you can see.
Anyone
Is
else
it-
getting seriously bad Stephen King vibes here?
I'm getting Stephen King vibes. I don't know if they're bad. We'll see.
Merle's looking around for someone to apologize to.
Dad, I'm sorry. And you pull up.
Ed Rom.
You pull up to the opening area, and it looks really nice. And there's like a bunch of people like standing around, and they're wearing pretty nice clothing. They look like bellhops and hotel workers and stuff, and they're walking around. As you guys pull up in the scooters, they're like, "Oh, welcome," and they're like wave you over. And as you guys pull up and get off your bikes, there's enough bellhops to take each vehicle. They're like, "Welcome to the Passchendaele Hotel."
I'm gonna make sure to grab my bag before they take off, and one of the
Fancy.
bars.
Yeah, same. No, just a bag for me.
You don't want one of my metal bars? I'll like hand it to Laura.
You got your proton pack on your back?
So I have my backpack on already.
Yep.
I'm going to grab the proton pack and like carry it in my hands.
Okay.
Do you want me to carry that for you? It
You
looks a
seem
little.
stronger than I am.
He's
Yes.
saying that as he's saying that as he's trying to hand you a giant 8-foot metal bar.
Why
Steel
don't
bar.
you hold on to that, buddy?
All right.
I don't think I can make much use of it as much as you can.
You never know where you need a bar.
True, but I don't think I can carry it right now. So he's
that-
gonna have the proton pack?
That gun looks about
now?
all that you can get right now.
Okay.
Proton pack goes to Jason. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Sort of looking around. Like, what kind of architecture is in here? How does it look?
It's a hodgepodge of 18th, 19th, and 20th century architecture for the building. It's very nicely done. You kind of recognize it as a few different hotels of known history that they just kind of jammed together certain pieces of it that they liked.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'm just sort of poking around, looking at.
The hedge maze is from the Overlook.
Yeah.
It's gotta be.
I wonder if that centaur in there is centaur or minotaur or all those tars.
You think David Bowie's in there?
Stars.
Ooh,
So everyone is like very fancily dressed, right?
Yeah, some are like very Victorian dressed and medieval style, and then some are just wearing like 1980s bellhop.
So I honestly didn't think this would come in handy, but in my equipment, I have a nice dress, like a
Oh.
fancy.
You gonna put it on right now?
Just right there.
I was gonna say I
down
am
in the
looking.
middle of the lobby.
I am looking. Well, we're outside of the building right now. I'm looking around for a place that I might be able to change.
Yeah, snap your fingers, boys, the curtain.
The curtain, quick! I hand them a blanket, which I still have.
Yeah, sure. You guys.
So we're doing this.
Is there like a
thing.
place? Yeah. Is there like a barn or anything outside of the building?
At the
like the woods are pretty dense. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you can go in the woods. At the curvature,
I'm not gonna
go in the maze.
the curvature of the driveway, there's a wooden shack that's like center of the curvature. It looks like where they take the keys and do all that stuff for vehicles or whatever it is. And I go, over here, and they motion towards a door that goes into like a little storage shack.
Before you go in, Merle pokes his head in and like looks around and make sure there aren't any cameras or anything creepy. He's very suspicious.
Oh, no.
Okay, you look inside. It's like a shed that has like like salt for the ground and shovels. It's like a little shed. I mean,
oh, there's salt in there.
Are you gonna do like a proper search?
Yeah, I'll definitely do a little search. But when I see the salt, I take like a couple handfuls of salt and stuff them in my pockets.
Okay.
Because like
cool.
salt could come in handy. If you know.
Yeah.
Against witches.
It's the rock salt.
There's ghosts everywhere.
Yeah.
Ghosts aren't stopped by salt. It's demons.
Roll your
like investigation or
the investigation, not search, but investigation.
I'm going to use the inspiration that I have on the top of my sheet here. That's
a good idea.
Because there could be something handy in here. All right, so that's a 15.
All right, yeah, just a bunch of like shovels and brooms, mops, that kind of thing for the ground and rock salt.
Okay, I definitely grab a bunch of rock salt. Like
okay.
I'm filling up a couple pockets, cargo pockets.
Yeah.
I filled up cargo pockets.
He's like, let me check this out for you. He like shuts the door behind him. Opens the door. His pockets.
No, I just watch him do it. Like he opens the
yeah.
door and he starts searching the room. I'm like, okay, I just wanted to like.
He like looks straight up to the corner where a camera would be, and he looks at the other side. He's like, all right, and he's like, woo, salt, and he like starts shoveling, pockets full, and then he walks out, and you go in there and you change. Are you doing anything else? Just changing?
No, I just kind of want to blend in with whatever else the people are doing. So I have a nice dress. It's a little bit modern compared to like the old style that people are wearing, but yeah, I have fancy clothes basically. I spent money on it.
All right, yeah, you get into your funeral dress and
yes, my black dress with a veil, a dramatic veil.
Yeah, I could be a goth too.
My pearls that I can clutch. Goodness.
You spend about 12 minutes.
Peel some of the dried blood off my Letterman's jacket.
Yeah,
that's a good idea, Jason.
So there's this knife starting to peel off blood as you're changing. It takes about 12 minutes, and you get changed, and you come back out, and everybody's like, "Oh shit!" They're like, "Oh, awesome, cool." So the front desk is down there. If you need anything, here's my card, and the guy hands you a card that just says Bob.
Yes, Bob. All of these lovely folks, these 3 lovely people are with me.
Okay.
I expect that they will also be provided rooms.
Oh, I'm just the car guy. Or the vehicle, horse, whatever. I'm just the outside guy. You need to go inside to the front desk.
Oh, of course. Okay. Thank you.
He's all bashful and like he gives you $5.
Whoa. Why don't you just buy yourself another one of those coats?
Oh, why, thank you.
Does his card have his phone number on it?
Well, he didn't give you your card, but you don't know.
Well,
Yes.
Alora,
Yeah.
does his
If
card
you
have
if you flip it over,
I'll take a card.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't look at it right now.
Okay.
But
Yeah. His name's on the front. His phone number's on the back side.
nice.
But it's
All
like
right. Collected
I'm thinking we
numbers.
could put
As
that
a
phone
bard
number in our
should do.
bracelets.
Yeah.
okay. You guys, they take your vehicles and they put them. They give you guys little numbers for your vehicle
Chits.
and yeah. And they go okay. And then as you're walking in, it's a nice walkway. And as you walk up, it's about 30 yards. And every 10 yards, there's a statue of some noble. It's got some like writing on the bottom of it, and so there's
I'm gonna read every single one of them.
6 of them.
Can I make a
Okay.
history check
Sure.
to see if these are characters from separate other games that we have played?
Ooh.
Thinking.
Give yourself inspiration.
Yep. I get a bonus. That's a dirty 20.
Yeah. Again, you get inspiration. All 6 of them are noble people from the previous game within your book, as people that run certain like areas, like zones.
Mm-hmm.
They're like the leaders of the zones. All 6 statues are different names of each of them, all dressed differently, and it's marble and very intricate, very nice.
Okay,
Guys,
so I
look,
know most of
this
like
plaque
the
says-
so like we kind of know most of the history. These would be like prominent figures from other games we played, main characters, main protagonists, and
It's all
antagonists.
the nobles of the towns, like
Okay,
the hands or whatever of each of the
that
towns.
is.
Hey, Merle,
interesting.
remember this dick?
My question, I guess, would be: is that are they all from different games
Yes.
that this company? Okay, yes.
All 6 of them are from different versions of the big game, of the collection of the games that they've had. So there's
Yeah.
about 12 different adaptations of the game.
Okay, cool. Just kind of glance at them as we move forward. I pretty much know everything about them, I assume.
Yeah, your little booklet will have all the information if you need to
Okay.
research them down the road. Yeah, so you get to the brass handled doors made out of wood, oak, cherry oak, and there's nicely carven like faces on both sides of the door.
They're knockers.
Yeah. There's,
Oh, those big ones is like dum dum.
yeah. As you go to
That's
reach
always
for it,
nice.
it opens up, and a gentleman on the other side says, "Oh, welcome!" And they both open up, and there's people on both sides. And come in.
Merle's really disappointed that he didn't get to knock the knocker, so he's going to do it anyway.
Just do it.
Oh, you're so funny, sir. Welcome.
Please don't spit in my food.
I don't care. As you
You
walk
good?
in, it's a big open first floor of the hotel. And you see there's a really nice check-in desk in the center. There's about 3 tables there, 3 people behind each little section. And then on both sides, there's sitting areas, very loungy style, and 2 giant spiraling staircases that go up to the second floor. And as far as you can see, behind the check-in area, there's a huge bar that lines the backside with lots of chairs and tables.
We carouse.
Are there other people here besides workers?
Yeah, there's
Awesome.
occasionally they're like scattered out through the whole thing. Different, from what you can tell, different eras of history. There's people in modern clothes. There's people in like old 15th century Victorian times. There's just a hodgepodge of different styles. People drinking different things.
So can I look at my bracer real quick and check to see if Eli is still in this direction? Like, is he in this hotel?
As you look at your bracelet, it's blank.
Blank. That's unfortunate. I tap it and kind of hit it a couple times. Does it do anything?
It blinks error.
Huh.
So we don't know if Eli is here then. But it said
We
it was
also
pointing
don't
us in
know
this
if we can
direction.
save or be regenerated.
Right. Is there? Merle wants to look around and see if there's a repo depot in here anywhere.
Oh no, not in the front area. You guys all just
Let's go to the front desk. Let's go talk to some people.
Okay. Are you guys?
I approach the desk.
You guys gonna go as a group, or are you gonna each take a window and check in?
No, I'm standing behind Laura.
Yeah, I'm following Laura around. She seems to have the most clout here.
She's the smart one.
I'm not smart. I just have confidence.
By the way,
that's what charisma is all about, right?
What is
Low
that? Totally
wind, high
unearned.
charisma.
Totally unearned confidence, isn't that what it is?
Merle pokes his head around.
I'm like a
his eyes.
straight white guy, you know.
Leave Jason out of this.
Merle pokes his head around side. By the way, that fence might be down. No.
Yeah, I already figured that out. That's okay.
You got to the counter guy. He's sitting there and he's writing something. He looks pretty lanky, humanoid or human. He's got long. Humanoid. He has long gray hair, neatly trimmed. Same thing with his facial hair and everything. He's sitting there and he's writing, and he puts his pen down as soon as you walk up, and he goes, "Yes."
Hello. I have some guests to check in with me. Do you have any openings tonight?
Yes. He shuts his book and he grabs another one, and he goes, "How many rooms would you like?"
How much does this
4
cost?
rooms. 4 rooms.
4 rooms. Okay. And he pops open the book and he's like, first, second, third, or fourth floor. Each of them is seasonal.
Sorry?
Each of them, our hotel is very nice, and we have a seasonal floor, so each floor has a different season.
Seasonal. Ooh, I am very interested. Tell me the details.
Oh. So we have the first floor. That's the fall floor. It's a little chilly. There's, it's very like Halloween and Thanksgiving style. Very, very 15th century, 16 style. And yeah.
Okay, that's the first floor?
Okay.
So we're going to give pox blankets to people?
No, that's Thanksgiving. Yes. Not Halloween.
On our next floor, it's a little bit more chilly, but it's the happiest, cheeriest one of all. And
Christmas.
it's very
What's this?
16th, 17th century style living. The rooms are quite nice. And then we have our next season. It's very, bubbly and nice and a little warm, and it's very 18th, 19th century style.
Muddy.
And then we get to the top floor, a little hot, a little warm, 21st century style, very modern.
I mean, I look at everyone. Well, we want to fit the theme, right? So we're
Is
going
there
to
plumbing in every century one?
Oh,
That's a really good question.
every floor has modern plumbing, bathrooms.
air conditioning.
Yes.
That's very important, as I've learned living in Germany.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm fine with fall or spring.
Fall
or
sounds
winter.
lovely. I mean, we're going with the whole Halloween vibe here, right?
Yeah, we
Okay.
might as well, win in Rome.
The Roman area is in the back, so that's the spa
Ooh.
section.
Oh,
That's where I'm going.
They got the saltwater tubs where you can float.
Oh yes. We have
yeah, everything
lots of
floats.
spas.
Do you have laundry services?
Oh, that's where we find the clowns.
Ah, yes. We have. Yes.
I'm going to take off my stuff except for my boxers and just hand it over to him.
Whoa, in the lobby? Alora stops you. Like,
What?
as soon as you go to, like, unbutton, she's like, no. Wait
What?
till you get to your room, Jason.
As soon
Like,
as you do that, like his eyebrow pops up, like, huh?
this is
Merle-
a nice place. We
Merle
will
actually
be
has a question for
civilized.
this.
Yes.
Merle wants to know if, because he sees Jason, he's also kind of doesn't really feel like he's still in, like, farm clothes, and he's got his gun belt on and stuff, but he would also like to kind of fit the period, and he's wondering if there's a gift shop.
Oh, sir, every floor has its own goods and wares.
That
Halloween
sounds kind of creepy.
I want
Okay.
to stay on the Christmas floor, though. I love Christmas.
Although in the very back of the hotel, we have our main mall area, and that'll have several different vendors that will accommodate your needs. But for every floor you go on, there's a vendor to get you in the attire of the time for the right price.
Knowing this company, Christmas is going to be a crazy event as well, so I'm sure we'll get there.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Merle still wants a sword. He's like, he's a little bummed that he's in this fantasy world and doesn't have a sword still.
Oh,
So
yeah.
You don't
that's
have a
definitely something he
sword?
wants to pick up.
Oh, well, if you're looking for the bladed stuff, sir, you have to go to the medieval section.
Well, that would be fall, right? That's the first floor.
Well, yeah. We also have one of our dining facilities is the Knight's Table. It has quite a few, a good show to put out.
Giant turkey legs and flagons of mead.
Is it like $50 a person?
That's fine.
No, sir. It's a one flat fee for everyone from the point you get your room key, as he turns his head to the side.
Well, we'll have 4 room keys, won't we?
Ah, yes, you'll have 4 rooms. So let's see. He starts clicking on a calculator, and he's looking. So,
Can I get one overlooking the maze?
Oh, yes. And he grabs a couple more sheets, and he starts.
Don't
typing
get
it out.
greedy. I'm paying for you, Jason.
Oh, in that case, I'm gonna have.
Oh, really?
He's like, it'll be 50. Oh, you're guests of Eli. Ha, never mind. Your bill has been paid.
What?
You know Eli?
What? You know what?
Oh, he's like, pulls up this paper. He's like, scribbles. He goes, yes, your companion came here a few hours, or was it last night? And he looks back at someone and he goes, about 10 hours ago he came here and spouting out something, and yes, you're all covered.
Huh.
Here are your room keys, and he hands you these golden room keys.
So huddle, group huddle.
Dad,
So-
Can we do this upstairs, Merle?
Well,
We gotta keep phased. Come on.
as you
Eli's
start to-
broke, guys. And I say that really quietly so only
Yeah.
we can hear it.
as
Do you
guys-
remember how he also got Hank to pay for all his food? Like, maybe he's okay.
I don't think clowns are rich either.
I'm just saying.
As you're sitting there huddling,
Okay.
you hear, and behind you, there's like 4 people waiting in line behind you guys.
Yeah, can we do this upstairs? I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna,
grab
like-
the keys.
I'm
and
gonna
be
do that
"Thank you
like
very
back
much."
off thing where I'm just like push the people back. I'm like, we're talking here.
As soon as you do that to push them back, your pants fall down because you weren't holding them up.
Then I'm
Right.
just gonna kick out of them since I was trying to do that.
Let's go upstairs. Yeah, you're right. No, Laura, you're absolutely right. Let's go upstairs quickly
Not
before he
too
takes something else
long.
off.
Are you
Yeah.
wearing underwear?
Yeah, I got boxers.
Describe your boxers.
As soon as
They're
your-
Superman boxers.
as soon as your pants hit the ground, a letter pokes out the back side of the back end of your pocket.
What?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick it up.
So
I'm gonna bend over, making sure that everybody gets.
Oh, this is awkward.
Thank
Well,
God
you're-
it's boxers.
You're mooning them. Oh, your butt kind of like it's not a half moon; it's a full moon. Like you intentionally, your ass is completely exposed to the group. As you look down, because you're kind of totally mooning them, you see Stanford University across the front of it.
Son of a bitch.
Don't read that right now. We don't need
Don't
that
read
right
it.
now.
Don't read it right now. Hold on to that. We all know what
Save
that
it for later rage.
I'm gonna like shove it in my boxers.
Oh God! Then you stand up. You know, are you gonna grab your pants, or you just let this crowd
Yeah,
of people stare at
I'm
you?
just gonna throw in my clothes, like I said. I was gonna do.
Okay, so you guys, a bellhop comes up with a cart, and it kind of like squeaks as it comes up to you, and he goes, "May I take your bags?"
I'm gonna hop on the cart.
I'm gonna hold on to my bag.
I give him my bag.
Mm.
Don't be weird.
Runs
Just
off.
a backpack.
Oh, it's
Well, it's a
mine.
duffel, rather.
Yeah, got the old army duffel bag.
Yeah, you're not taking my bag, dude.
I handed my bag, but I got the Proton pack, so
Yeah,
it's
you
fine.
put your bag on a hanger on the the cart.
All right, to the rooms then.
Should
To the rooms,
we?
James.
Should we go to a repo depot if there is one before we go anywhere in this place?
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
we're gonna search for one, but there's not one here in the lobby.
Can we ask? Like, you, Mr.
Yeah.
Creepy Dude?
Oh yes, yes. All the vendors are at the end of the hall. They are all within the. All the restaurants have one, and the pub has one. The smoking lounge has one. Both of them, and the pool hall.
Right.
And
Pub it is.
To the pub. You guys get wheeled in. So yeah, you're in the pub now. And where would you guys like to go?
To the rejuvenation station.
Yeah. We need to
So
get saved.
in the
Yeah.
corner. In the corner, there's a booth. You know, your typical rejuvenation station booth.
It's Ye Repo Depot.
Yeah. But this one looks like it's carved out of a barrel. And
Oh, cute.
yeah, like
Ye
a really,
old repo depot.
really big barrel. But it has all the functions as the other one. And it has like who's going first?
I will.
All right,
I
as you
believe
sit
Jason.
in it,
Yeah.
there's no giant hole, but there's two. It looks like a joystick for an airplane, or I mean a control for an airplane. It's got the two handles, and it's made out of metal. It goes straight to the floor, and at the top there's two red balls, and there's grips beneath the ball.
Oh god, it's a
will-
mini game.
Grip on the ball.
Save.
Jason, as you get settled inside of the Repo Depot station and you grab the joystick, a familiar voice can be heard.
Welcome to the Passchendaele Repo Depot Rejuvenation Station. My name is Penny, and you're going to ride Old Sparky. Get ready, Jason, and hang on.
And I hang on.
Okay, so you grip the bars.
Yeah.
Immediately, electric current goes through your body, and you're stuck there. And everybody else on the outside, you just see like light sparkling at the top, kind of like a little lightning ball forming. And you can't see Jason. You can see his feet, but they're like stuck to the ground. And he's making a weird sound. Like he's just getting. Yeah. So the barrel kind of like shudders a little bit, and then it stops. And then you hear kind of like a little microwave like bell, and you see smoke coming out of the barrel. And Jason, your hair is a little singed. And
I'm going to like pry my hand slowly away from the thing, and then just kind of like breathe for a second,
okay.
and then stand up and smile as I leave. I'm like, that was nice.
Thanks for coming. Don't forget to pay your bill. Happy Halloween.
And a ticket shoots out the side.
Right.
What does it say? How much is it?
That's a good question.
It's 150 because it's still your first.
You haven't died yet.
You're still in your first life, yeah.
So everybody cycles through. It does the same process.
Welcome to the Passchendaele Repo Depot Rejuvenation Station. My name is Penny, and you're going to ride Old Sparky. Get ready, Sophia. Get ready, Elora. Get ready, Merle. And hang on. You have been saved. Thanks for coming. Don't forget to pay your... Happy Halloween.
And you're electrified. And then one by one, you each come out, and your hair is like on end and like hair shot out. And once everybody's out, everybody's kind of smoking still a little bit. And one of the bartenders, barmaids come up and it's like, what did you guys like to sit? It's like this lanky dude.
I look around. Is there like a long bar? Is there several tables? Is it shared tables? What are we looking at?
As you look around, the bar that wraps around the entire room has no seats. It's a standing bar, and then there's 5 regular tables. 2 of them are empty, and they seat 5 seats. There's 3 card tables. They're playing Texas Hold'em, and then there's 10 slot machines.
So, I feel like we should go to the room first, or go to our rooms first, and just kind of like get situated.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with that.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna hop back on the thing and be like, to the room.
Smoke slowly coming off your body.
Yep.
It's like, okay. And he pushes you down the hallway. You get into this giant elevator, which is huge for the 5 of you. Like the cart fits in there. Everybody has enough room to put their arms out. Not like side by side, but enough for you guys to be social distanced.
How timely. That'll age well.
Screw that. I'm going to hug everybody. It goes up, and it's as you walk in, there's this like really emaciated, skinny guy over by the controls, and he's like, "What floor?"
The autumn floor.
And he like looks at you, and then he looks up the 4 or 5 buttons on the wall, and he's like,
You know he was totally expecting you to say fall, so we could like fall, right?
and he like, presses a button, and he looks at the bellhop, and the bellhop's like, good job. The door is shut.
Did it.
And as it's going up, he claps uncontrollably until it stops to you guys' floor and the door opens.
Aww.
All right.
And he puts his hand out before you guys walk out.
I'm gonna slap it. Good job.
Yay!
Does he have a bracer or anything on? Like, is there any way to transfer credits to him?
Yeah.
Cool. So I'm gonna transfer him 1 credit as a thank you.
Yay!
What is this, America? Like we just tipping everywhere now?
Well, he had his hand out. I mean, you know.
He was like,
and Merle is from
way.
America.
That's fair.
Okay, you guys walk out. The door shuts, and the elevator goes back down. Nothing crazy. As you look down this hallway, it looks like you're in a open forest area, and it's huge, and it goes like as far as the eye can see. And he goes, "What room are you?"
I check my key.
Yeah, same.
Roll a d12. Whoever, you guys all have the same room, so you have
What?
a
I got
suite.
4 separate rooms. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
The
I
room
rolled a
is-
1.
I got a 5.
Right.
Am I rolling 2? I thought we all got the same room.
Yeah.
I got a 3.
I got a 3 as well.
Woohoo!
A
Roommates!
share!
Yay! You get room 3. As you walk down, the air around you is very somewhat chilly, and you feel like you're outside. And there's a light layer of fog that covers most of the ground. Trees line the wall, and as you guys pass the first room, you can see it's a giant oak door. And you guys make it to your room, and it's a giant oak door. It has your number on it, and it has the knocker on it, and then it has like a door handle hinge.
I open it.
Okay. Yeah, your key. As you go to open it, the key slot opens up, and you slide it in, and the door opens, and the room is huge. There's about 10 beds in here. Pretty well separated. In the middle of the room, there's like a giant fire pit with a hanging roasting rack, a giant pot hanging in the middle of that, a little bit above the roasting rack, and there's a roaring bonfire underneath it, and the rest of the room is just covered in ornate artwork and chests and dressers and tables.
Earl starts looking around for Eli, like calling his name and stuff.
In this room?
Yeah, no.
Who knows?
It doesn't look like it's been disturbed, but no, you don't get Eli.
Dang.
Is there anything actually being roasted at the moment?
Oh yeah, there's some weird creature slowly turning on the crossbar, and then on the rack underneath there's like potatoes and vegetables and stuff like that, and then the giant pot has like a bubbling liquid.
And the weird creature is definitely not humanoid or anything we should be too concerned by.
No, it looks like a boar.
Oh, okay.
A whole boar. Wow.
Oh, is it one of those boar dog creatures that we encountered in the last episode?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, sure. Why not? You know.
Your
Just
friend
looking for
wasn't a
continuity.
pig man.
How cooked is it?
No, he wasn't a pig man.
It's pretty
Okay.
cooked. Oh my god.
I think this is safe then.
You find Eli turning his mouth wide open.
God.
Oh my god. Hey, he didn't respawn. He must still be alive.
Oh,
no.
All right. Merle's gonna go claim a bed.
Okay, they're all pretty they're separated. There's a curtain that covers. As soon as you close the curtain, it hardens into a wall.
Whoa,
Very cool.
that's nice.
Is there a balcony?
Yes, there's your balcony in the back far corner. The only window to your guys' room is there's like the little half moon nook with the table, but there's a door that leads outside.
I'm gonna get the room closest to that.
Okay.
Can we see the maze?
Are you gonna go look out the window?
Yeah.
As you, Sophia, walk up to the window, you see a little girl sitting on the edge of the balcony.
Oh, hello.
My name is Abigail. Have you seen my friend Jenny? I'll see you later.
She's like, ah! And she like falls off the side.
Guys, can you kill a ghost? Like, if it falls, is it okay? It's
I think
already
it's fine.
died. Yeah, it's already died once.
It's already dead, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. Okay, nothing happened here then.
You
You
look
know,
down, there's an imprint on the ground and a big blood everywhere. Oh, no, she died twice. No, she dissipated.
You know, from what I found, that people are very easily spooked in this world, so you need to cautiously approach.
A lot of
Pulled out the
PTSD.
proton gun and just wasted it.
So
I got her.
Merle is very interested in going to the shops. Merle feels very underdressed for the occasion, especially with Alora looking all nice in her dress, and Sophia's got the cool goth chick thing going on. So he definitely wants to spruce up a little bit, thinking maybe like a cod piece, and
That's real fancy.
Listen,
I'd like to get the nickel-plated codpiece. And what else?
1400, 1500 armor.
I thought it was 16.
No, it's 15th, 16th century is what he said. So 1500 armor includes cod pieces.
What if that's all you can afford? So you've got just all your normal clothes and then
just
fancy
a
cod
cod piece. Just a big old cod piece.
Let's find out.
The last Renaissance fair that I went to had some especially decorated cod piece, and they were just they had like chicken heads and just wild shit on them, just dinosaurs.
That's badass. You're gonna find hey.
So Arizona, Minnesota Renaissance fair is pretty amazing.
All right.
Okay. Are you gonna leave your bags and all your stuff, or what are you gonna do?
Well, my question, real quick, is the front man, the guy outside. His name was Bob, but we didn't introduce ourselves to the inner guy, right? That talked about Eli.
Right.
You guys didn't say anything.
Damn, that's my fault. Okay, I'm gonna go back down to the lobby.
I thought we were gonna have like a meeting here.
We're splitting up.
Well, what do you want to talk about?
So Eli's somewhere in this building, or so we can assume, right? We're getting no readings from our bracers, but he supposedly came here 10 hours ago, so he must be here somewhere. But it sounds like he's doing okay if all of our rooms are paid for by him. So he's at least not in like mortal danger at this moment, I think.
Well, yeah, but maybe we could talk to the front desk people and see where he went and why our bracers aren't working.
Yeah,
I
that's
hate to
not a
be
bad
Admiral
idea.
Akbar here, but it's a trap.
What kind of trap? Like,
we don't know.
Is anyone else doing like world event kind of vibes?
Yeah, we got that a pretty long time ago.
This is all a little too coincidental.
Right.
He just happens to get kidnapped and just happens to get taken to a place that's turning into a hotel that's super Halloween-y.
Like there's some sort of train tracks that were being railroaded down.
Right?
It's possible.
I feel like there's a guiding hand, just like
saying,
this is what you guys have to do.
How long was it taken from you?
You see the maze, by the way, that you're overlooking.
Is Eli in the maze?
Guys,
is there a circus tent out there?
No. Are you gonna go look outside?
Yeah, I'm looking out too because I wanted to see the maze as well.
Oh yeah, the maze is huge, and you can't seem to like look inside of the lanes. Like you don't see the road. You see the outline, but you don't see like on the ground. And it seems like as you're standing there, it's shifting, so it moves.
Oh shit!
That's a difficult maze.
Out idea.
Well, so let's not go in there.
It's not constantly moving, but like the longer you stare at it, you see sections of it like shifting, and then occasionally you hear a "fuck."
I feel like we're gonna have to go in there eventually.
Well, who knows? Why would we have to go in there?
Help!
Well, I just think that if we're gonna have any sort of starting point talking to find Eli, that we should start with the man who claims to have seen him recently.
No, I think you're right.
Hey, I'm with you. I make a Superman pose in my underwear.
Why are you still in your underwear?
I don't have
Jason.
anything else.
You have your current pants. Did they
No, I
just
gave them to the guy
explode?
to clean.
What?
Mm.
Oh my god. Okay.
Perhaps we should go get outfitted and then speak to the man at the front desk. I don't think he's going anywhere,
Oh my goodness.
since Jason apparently doesn't have any pants.
I'm fine. I mean, both
I like-
literally and figuratively.
I'm like pulling, like I have my nice dress on and I have like my old clothes and I just kind of like hold out my jeans and look at him and be like, nah,
No,
Yeah,
nah,
I'm like,
that's not gonna
yeah,
work.
no.
it's like one leg might fit.
The boys are not going to work in that one.
Plus, he needs pockets, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
I'm
let's
gonna
go, like-
pull a blanket off the bed and like wrap it around him, like kind of nice.
Oh, I was going to buy a toga.
little kill. Yeah.
Okay. You pull it off his bed and you wrap it around him.
I'm not losing my blanket.
All right. So what's the party vote? Do we go right to the man at the front desk, or do we go?
If he has no
down and
pants
get
on, let's
outfitted?
go get some equipment. Like,
All right.
I have
I'm not
underwear
gonna be
on.
able to talk
That's
to
fine.
anyone.
Equipment.
Would you guys-
I got all the equipment I need.
Yes, but what about what we need, Jason?
I mean,
Oh.
it's not my fault that you don't like
It
it.
is your fault. Is it your problem? No. Is it your fault? Yes.
Well,
Two-
Anyway.
there's two main shopping. One is more of like a lounge shopping center. One of them is just vending machines. And you're looking at a map now of the hotel that you have inside your room.
What sort
I'm-
of vending machines do we see?
From your map, it doesn't specify what vending machines, but there's a room that has like 10 boxes lined up on the wall.
Okay.
Does the lounge look like a proper shop or what?
Yeah.
Does it say anything about like clothing?
Loungewear.
Yeah, it's got clothing.
All right,
let's
go there.
let's pop down there.
we can check out the vendors later.
Yeah. In that case, I will stay in the room and see if I can find any more signs of the ghost girl or any other ghost.
Okay, so you guys start getting your stuff together, and what bags are you not taking with you downstairs?
My bag is
Um,
with me.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to take my bag. I'm bringing. I have my bracer, and I'm definitely keeping my firearm on me.
Okay, so
Um,
in your individual rooms, there's a chest, and it's covered in some strange writing. You recognize this from the game as like your personal box,
Oh.
your personal storage, so people can't jack stuff from your table, your box. So this is
Question.
yes.
Can we access this box remotely, like a bank?
If you had the update, sure.
Did I get that? I'm pretty sure I got that, right?
I think you did.
I have the inventory update.
I don't.
No,
Yeah, I
your-
got that.
That's your individual update, but like storage stashes.
That's like a storage one. Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, that's like
Ugh.
a long distance storage stash.
I asked him how much everything was going to be. He just didn't know all of it, I guess.
Not everything. No, there's going to be all kinds of updates and stuff. But I like the idea of having like hidden stash sites that you can access later. So that'll be another update. But you can. No one can jack with this. Although that update might be in here, you don't know. You haven't talked to any of the vendors yet. So
Do you want your proton pack?
Are you willing to carry it?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'll probably just throw all my shit in the box if it's going to be safe.
yeah.
Mm.
So as
I
you
put
open-
most of my stuff in the box. I'm gonna keep my matches and my candles and my vodka.
Okay. So as you open up
The important things.
you open the box and it's a dark void, and as you throw each item in there, it seems like it slows down and just starts floating in midair.
Never mind. I keep my blanket too. That's
That's-
weird.
It's just like a bag of holding, but you can actually see in the bag.
Okay.
So you start throwing your stuff in there, and it just all starts floating randomly.
Yeah, Merle keeps Merle loads up 2 extra magazines, tops off the one that he has in his sig, and then puts those in his belt. and then basically puts everything else that's not in his duty belt into his box.
Okay.
I'm grabbing my wallet and a little thin wire out of my bag.
Yeah, I don't keep any weapons on me. That seems like walking into a hotel lobby, guns loaded, seems obtuse.
Yeah,
to
Merle's from
say the
Texas.
least.
He's got his carry permit.
Walk
Merle's
around.
from Texas. He's used to
I
it.
just kind of like side eye Merle, and I'm just like, okay.
Walk around.
Okay.
Fine. All right. Fine. Merle,
No, it's
Merle,
fine,
Merle,
it's fine.
No, Merle actually realizes that you're a little bit right. So he
a little bit.
he takes his duty belt off and puts his extra magazines in his back pocket, and then conceal carries his.
There you go.
Underneath his inside the waistband.
Not everyone is from Texas, and they get nervous.
You don't want the proton
Yeah.
packs, so you jump around corners going, okay.
That's what I'm doing.
Well, a proton pack looks kind of weird, you know? It's not like a gun where you know exactly what that is, and you're just like, oh, that's a fucking gun, and it's going to kill me.
Turn around.
Versus a proton. Yeah.
You guys, I just had an idea.
Hmm?
It's Halloween themed. We should all get a costume.
Well, I don't have a costume.
Well, I mean, we're going to buy clothes. Then maybe they have costumes.
Maybe. That would be fun. Let's go see.
Okay.
So let's go down there.
Okay, you guys, once you lock the chest, you close it. There's no key or anything on the top of this, and there's a swipe for your bracer across the top, and it goes from red to green, and goes back to red. So now it's locked and it's linked to your bracer.
Oh, right.
Very cool.
So yeah, you guys walk out the door and go back to the elevator, and the door opens and goes, "Hey,
Hi.
What's your name?
Yay!"
Yay?
He shakes his head really fast.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Yay.
We're heading back to the lobby.
And he hits the second to lowest number. The bottom one's bad. And he goes, okay. And the elevator slowly goes down, the door opens, and he's like, and he puts his hand out again.
I got him last time, guys.
Good work.
Yay!
I'll give him 5 credits.
He jumps up and down.
5?
Yay, 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 yay.
Is this America? We tipping for everything?
Well, I saw you do it, and now I feel bad, and I'm just like, oh, I gotta do it too.
As well you should.
He looks at you, and he puts both his hands out with a big smile.
I already tipped him. I'm getting off the elevator.
His teeth are jagged and really weird looking, and yeah, but he's looking at you, Merle.
I pat him on the back and I say, thanks a lot, pal.
Oh, he puts both hands out. Oh. The door shuts. He goes, bye bye, and the elevator goes up. Yeah, you guys are in the main lobby.
So we're heading towards the lounge shops.
I had a whole bunch. Yeah, the gift shop or whatever.
Sure. As you're walking down the pathway, you see lots of paintings and statues lining the wall. The wall is, or the hallway is wide enough for you to walk through. It's about 15 feet wide, and it's going for about 100.
Just in case you want to cast any spells.
Yeah. So for every 10 feet, there's like a statue, table, and or a couch lined the wall as you get to the next set of doors that open up.
Are there any cool suits of armor and like neat looking knights that as we're walking by?
Yeah, there's some down here.
So Merle wants to inspect one of them, and maybe like he's thinking about like how he wants to model his look.
All right, so you go up and look at one. Where are you starting to look? Face, midsection?
I'm thinking he's taking a look at like the pauldrons and the metal of the armor and trying to figure out like the cloth padding underneath and everything.
Oh, you're touching
so
it?
It's just kind of like, yeah.
Okay.
Real touch of stuff.
As soon as you like start touching underneath, it slaps you in the hand. Don't touch me.
Okay, fair enough. I didn't ask for permission. That's fair. Absolutely.
You should always ask for consent.
And
Merle.
That's true.
It stands upright, and all the pieces align together, so you can't stick your fingers into them.
So I'm going to talk to the suit of armor, and I say, Sir Knight, I like your suit of armor. I'm trying to model my own look after period correct dress. Do you have any hints or tips for me?
He does a weird stance. He goes, "Really?" And he puts his arm. He like puts it on the head of a statue, and you see the statue like, ugh, like it's shaking. He's like, "Stop it!" He puts his finger in his mouth.
Really. Like, I came here in the clothes that I'm wearing, and it seems like everyone else is dressed very nice, and I'd like to emulate. So that's why, if you'll excuse me, that's why I wasn't aware that you were sentient, sir. I'm very sorry.
I haven't been fleshy for centuries, but if you want to get a good suit, go find Sir Oren's shop. Got good deals.
Good to know, Sir Oren's shop.
And he looks down and he puts two fingers in the mouth of the statue, and he's like, "Ha!" And he immediately forms back up to his normal self, holding his blade like at the hilt and down. And
I snap him a crisp salute, and I just keep walking.
Okay. Anybody else want to interact?
Not with the suits of armor.
I'm gonna go stab every pitcher's face. No, you get to these giant double doors. There are no knockers on this door because it's inside. As the door handles open, the room it kind of like echoes as you open the door, and there's about 20 shops. Huge pillars line the room with a fountain that's in the middle of the room, and it's circular. And then at the far end, straight across, there's another double doors that you don't know where they go.
Merle's really impressed by the indoor water feature. These folks really must have some serious dough.
They can make water inside.
Wow.
Oh, wee.
So I look around for... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say the same thing as you, so go ahead.
I start looking around. I'm going to do a perception check and see if I can find something that looks like it might be Sir Oren.
Roll d20 for perception.
Okay. I like rolling dice. That would be a 14 on the die, and plus 5, I believe. So 19.
Yes. Across the way, you see Sir Oren Neville Smite.
Smite? Do you think he's related to our buddy Smite?
Ooh, maybe, but no.
Probably not. Yeah.
Maybe it is him.
Maybe it is, but do I think so? No.
Probably not.
Fucked up.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna walk over to him.
Okay.
I figure we're shopping now, so like we're all in the
Yeah,
same
you
room.
guys can separate.
You do an 80s montage.
What do you need? $20. So you start walking towards there. It's across the way. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna. Oh, not me. Okay.
Yeah, you're walking over there. Next.
Oh. I'm gonna look around for costumes. Like Jason said, I'm gonna be like, I want a spooky little costume.
Yep. You
To
see
begin
it.
with our fall floor.
It's called Hocus Pocus. And it's
Hell yeah. I go there.
Okay.
Follow.
All right.
Hell yeah.
All right. You start walking over to Hocus Pocus, and you're going to Sir Oren Neville Smite. So as you approach Sir Oren's shop, there's suits of armor lining inside of it, and there's a suit of armor. There's a gentleman, long gray hair, long gray facial hair, and his sword's on his back, and he's in a suit of armor, but he's not wearing a helmet. He's like clanking around, hanging stuff. And there's all types of clothes in here.
I introduced myself to him, tell him my name's Merle, and I spoke to one of the suits of armor in the hallway on the way here, and he told me that I should come talk to you, so that you might have some good suits.
Why, yes, I do. What are you looking for? And he eyes you up and down. Huh.
Well, I'm looking to fit the period here. I don't have all of the money in the world to work with, but I definitely I would like to change my dress so that I fit in a little bit better. I'm feeling slightly underdressed and under armored, if you will.
He walks over behind his counter, this old school cash register. It looks really cool, brass and copper. And he goes, what's your budget?
Oh, I can probably afford to spend 700 or 800 credits.
He pulls a couple ropes behind him, and like like a dry cleaner thing, everything starts shifting in the room, and it's moving around. This really nice, clean, excellent armor is replaced with like half plate and really shoddy. You can see that it was hammered incorrectly, but he's like, this is what we got. Unless you're willing to do a job, I might be able to work with you.
Willing to do a job? What sort of job, sir?
He looks around and he waves his hand, and as he waves his hand, 3 little balls of energy leave his palm and hit against the opening of the door, and they blossom into it looks like a shield, and it blocks the entry of his place. And he goes, so there's this knight that's he's been hassling my customers. I need you to take care of him, if you know what I mean.
This knight, you say he's hassling your customers, so he's an evil sort of gentleman?
Yes, very. He roams the grounds outside.
No, I won't sacrifice my principles here. So it matters that he's evil.
A knight's oath. I understand.
Well, are you going to? I will swear. I will swear to do this job for you, but I mean, I'm severely under equipped to do said job. So perhaps you could give me an advance on the armor so that I could get the job done for you.
I can give you something to suffice, and then if you complete the job, I will reward you with something much greater than what I've given you.
Okay. I think we have a deal.
Another rope, and there's a full plate mail that slides into place. It looks like it's pretty decent.
All right, what's my AC bonus on that?
I believe it's 4, or it's your dexterity modifier.
In 5e, it's 18 flat.
Yeah.
So 18. All right.
Yeah.
So. All right. Any. Now I ask him anything in the bladed department. That okay.
I don't do blades.
Do you have a preferred vendor that you work with that does blades? I mean I have I have a firearm, but I mean if I'm going to fight in a gentlemanly fashion.
Yes. If you go to Overon Smith, he's across the way. He'll sort you, maybe.
All right. I will see that the job is done. What's this knight that I'm going to fight? What's his name? Well, what's his name? I need to find him.
Oh, Albie.
Sir Albie.
Yes, he'd like to call himself Sir, but Albie. We'll just go with Albie.
Okay. It shall be done.
Okay. And he waves his hand, and the force field turns into 3 little balls and wisps back into his wrist. As you can now hear the outside of the room around you, you can hear the bustling sounds of people like talking and stuff like that.
So I'm gonna start putting my armor on and stuff.
As soon as you walk towards it, it spirals off of the stand and attaches itself to your body.
Very cool. All right.
I see that, Brent. I got you. We'll move over to them. So as you walk out, you guys are at Hocus Pocus.
Yes. What does the teller look like here? As we approach, paint me a word picture, Kelly. What do I see?
You see 3 witches just bustling
Hell yes.
around.
One has a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, she's actually like sitting around sucking up like spiders and all kinds of
Like a dust devil.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a handheld.
Yeah, it's a little hand one. She's like, and this other one's behind the counter, and she looks like the oldest of all of them, and very quaint. And she just looks at you with her bucked little teeth, staring at you with a little smile. And the other one seems like she's putting clothes up, and she's wearing like she just seems ditzy.
I'm gonna go talk to that one.
As you walk
Do Jason first.
Yeah. As she walks up, she's like, "Oh," and she
Hey!
starts, like she takes a tape out, like from her fingers. She just like measuring tape appears as she's waving her fingers, and she's sizing you up, and she's like, "Yes, oh yes." What can I do for you? And she like rubs up against you and like kind of whispers on your neck.
From the other side of the counter.
Oh, she was hanging up stuff.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I'm gonna be like, well, as you can see, I'm in need of garments.
And she's like,
and
pulls at her wrist all the way. She's like, yes.
And I thought that you looked like someone who might know how to clothe the man.
Oh, yes. And she starts like running her fingers up and down your back. It tickles a lot. And she goes, "Oh, how much are we working with here?" She's like, "Oh, quite a lot. But I'm talking about the paper kind."
Yes, the dick. How much?
I don't do that anymore.
I could probably go up to 1,000, depending on the costume.
And she's like, "Oh, what kind of material would you like?"
I want something comfortable that is able to move in freely, but also that, looks good.
All right. And she starts, she moves her hands around and like spindles of fabric start moving all around as she's like slowly dressing you. And she's got scissors moving all around, and it's quite terrifying actually because they're scissors floating around and knives, all kinds of stuff, sewing needles, and she's like, "Don't move," and she starts dressing you basically.
Right.
What do I see?
Oh, it's a horrifying view. As you got to the counter, you turn around and look, and you see Jason standing out with his arms spread out, and this chick just like all over him, and then she's like throwing her hands around, and she's on her hands and knees, like doing like weird stuff, and her the thread and yarn and all the stuff's like floating around his body, and like scissors and blades are like instead of having like little mice dress him, it's just animated scissors and sharp objects like floating around.
It's just one weird witch.
Yeah. As you get to the counter, she goes, "Yes."
Hi, I was just interested in finding some costumes for the theme this year.
What theme?
Oh, well, I'm kind of embarrassed to admit it, but I don't really know what's going on here, and I want to fit in as much as I can.
She's like, "Oh, well, you look like." She pulls your veil up. She's like, "Oh, very nice, very nice." How much are we talking about?
Well, it really depends on the costume, doesn't it?
3 or 4 pounds of flesh. Maybe
flesh? Oh no, we won't be playing in flesh today.
Oh.
I'm fresh out.
Oh, okay. So credits. Okay. Or precious gems, souls. Maybe some
souls. You know, I might have some for you later for some upgrades, but like I said, I just got here. All I've got is credits on me.
Okay, so what's your favorite color? Yeah.
Ooh.
How big of a hat do you want?
My favorite color is lavender and gold. And my hat size, I don't actually know mine in real life. I'm assuming it's similar to shoe size.
No, it's definite.
It doesn't go above 13, does it?
No. My hat size is 7 3/4 for my.
That's what I figured. So it's got to be like a 6, like a 5 or 6.
Okay.
I'll say 6. That's a good medium.
Okay. She throws her arms up and again, same thing with Jason's character. Stuff just starts flowing toward you, but it's real gold, as you recognize, and it looks like needles, knitting needles, start knitting a hat and start building your clothing around you. And you guys get all dressed and get all your stuff. You are charged 10,000 credits.
Oof. Okay.
Jason, you were charged 5,000.
What?
He said much less than that. His range was less than that.
Oh yeah. Okay. So.
I was vague on purpose. So yeah.
Is there maybe another way that he can work off that?
Under 1,000, but I'm definitely willing to
she
negotiate on price.
She tapped you at 950. Okay.
She tapped him, all right.
Yeah, you guys are spun out of the room. You guys twist out into the open area to where everybody's at, freshly clothed.
What do I look like? What do we look like?
I don't know. We'll find out next episode.
Aww.
Hope you enjoyed the Halloween episode 1 arc, and stay tuned next week to find out what happens to our amazing adventurers. Hey Lee, why don't you take us out?
Thanks for joining us on this episode of Crumpets and Kerosene. Keep on listening and download the next episode to find out what happens to our gamers. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Pandora, Stitcher, Deezer, CastBox, Chrome Mobile, Pocket Cast, and pretty much wherever you find podcasts. We really appreciate you sharing the show and telling all your friends about us. We don't have ads, so we really do rely on our fans to get the word out. If you would like to help out with that, you can find us on Twitter at crumpet_time. And if you share our Twitter account, if you share our hashtag, you could end up as an NPC on the show. We also have an Instagram account that's at Crumpets and Kerosene. We have a Facebook page, Crumpets and Kerosene, and a YouTube, which still is Crumpets and Kerosene. If you have questions or just want to contact us in general, you can email us at crumpetsandkerosene@gmail.com. And if you want to contact our cast, you can find our DM, Kelly Williams, on Twitter at KW_Steel_Rain. He also has an Instagram that's at Infantry_Kitchen and is on Facebook as Williams Kelly. Jason is played by Brent Marquis, and he is on Twitter at Brentley Marquis. Merle is played by Seth Nason, and he's on Twitter at Nason_the. Eli is played by Donnie Geronic, and he's on Twitter at The Raven Wrote. Alora is played by Amanda Lee, and she's on Twitter at Lemonseed05. And Sophia is played by Allison Webb.